Hey guys, it's Zach here, and welcome to another episode of Pajama Theater. Today, we're reviewing the most recent Troma restoration brought to us on Blu-ray by the folks at Vinegar Syndrome. Beware, Children at Play, the sole directorial effort of one cinematographer, Mick Cribbin. This film is violent, it's offensive, and overall trashy in a self-aware way. However, Beware, Children at Play also has some drawing notes to it. There's mystery, backed by an intriguing lore, and tons of awesome-looking special effects to bolster the sequence of events. On top of the film itself, we've got a physical release from Vinegar Syndrome to check out, packed with the movie, alongside a handful of bonus features. Before we get to unboxing our copy, let's talk a bit about the story first. Beware, Children at Play opens with a father-son camping trip. The two are enjoying their bonding time when the dad gets his leg stuck in a bear trap. 3 days later, he dies while reciting a jumble of cryptic, cult-like poetry, upon which the son proceeds to cut him open and presumably eat him. And that's our intro. With some disgustingly good gore right off the bat, it really sets the mood for the rest of the film. Fast forward 10 years into the future, where we have our main protagonist for the story, John DeWolf, alongside his wife and daughter, on their way to visit some old friends. John is a non-fiction writer who researches all things paranormal, supernatural, alien, and otherwise. His old friend Ross is the sheriff a couple of towns over, and has called John in for help on an increasingly dire case. Over the last decade, several adults and a ton of children have disappeared. At wit's end, Sheriff Ross inquires John for help, hoping that maybe a more out-of-the-box angle will be able to crack the mystery. So, our leads and their families gather up and team up to figure out just what is going on. As the film plays out, children continue to disappear, and our team of investigators go all out, from standard police procedures to bringing in a psychic for a more supernatural approach. However, not too soon are we knee-deep in the mystery before it's revealed that the missing children are actually alive. They roam the endless woods like a pack of wolves, hunting adults for food and luring more children in to bolster their ranks. From here on out, it's gruesome, gory encounters, Troma style, as the children of the woods, or woodies as they're referred to, prey on the townsfolk who only become increasingly disgruntled as time goes by. In between the horrifying events, our leads uncover more and more as the lore of this increasingly violent story actually starts to develop a bit. I surprisingly found the Anglo-Saxon roots of the plot to be intriguing, keeping you engaged long enough to let the film play out. I enjoyed these research sequences with our protagonists, however, there is a flip side to it. Every so often, we'll cut to the townsfolk who are slowly unhinging, and wow are they insufferable. They spend the first half of the film yelling about how their families aren't safe, and that the police aren't fit to save their children. In the second half, however, they make a complete 180 in their thought process, coming to the conclusion that the children of the woods are actually demons. The town soon plunges into a religious war between the backwoods fanatics clinging to their ancestral culture and a cult of supposedly demonic children practicing cannibalism in the woods. Overall, Beware, Children at Play is a fun popcorn mix between Children of the Corn and standard direct-to-video trash. Some of the scenes deal with dark and intense subject matter, and when it comes to the supporting violence and gore, the special effects team knows how to disgust and delight. The conclusion to this movie is sure to offend, disturb, or scar some people, but if you find yourself interested in the film at this point, then you'll know exactly what to expect. Regardless, Beware, Children at Play gave me exactly what I thought it would and more. If you're a Troma fanatic, then I highly recommend it as well. Let me know down in the comments what you think of the film, and until then, we've got a Blu-ray copy from Vinegar Syndrome to check out. So without further stalling, let's head on over and unbox our release. Here we are with Vinegar Syndrome's Blu-ray release of Beware, Children at Play. It of course comes in a sturdy slipcover, featuring some very creepy and very bloody artwork on both the front and back. Underneath, we have a clear Blu-ray case, featuring the same cover art on the front side, with all of the release information listed on the back side. If we open it up, we'll find it houses a single Blu-ray disc on the right, and, well, there isn't really a booklet or otherwise included, but we do at least have a reversible sleeve option, featuring alternate artwork on the opposing side. With that, however, we've completed our look at the physical aspect of this release, and there's a good few bonuses to watch alongside the film itself, so let's head on over and check out what all is included on the disc. Vinegar Syndrome presents Beware, Children at Play on Blu-ray, newly scanned and restored in 2K from its 35mm original camera negative. Alongside the film itself, we also get a brand new audio commentary track featuring director Mick Cribbin. Unfortunately, Cribbin isn't the most talkative commentator I've listened to. He shares a bit of information here and there as the film rolls by, but I think he got caught up in watching the movie because there's a lot of dead air in the track as a whole. When he does talk, however, it is interesting and I do enjoy the recording in that aspect, but it's just not enough to hold my attention throughout since I felt like I was watching the movie on super low volume for most of the time. If you want more from director Mick Cribbin, then hang in there because we do get some good videos to make up for it. So, with the feature presentation aside, we move now to our video supplements included, and there are only a few, but what we do get is awesome, as we're brought 2 interview videos to watch, as well as an extended making-of documentary. One interview is brand new, and the other is archival, both featuring director Mick Cribbin. The newly recorded one runs 15 minutes long, as Cribbin shares his story behind Beware, Children at Play, running through all aspects of the film, from writing, to casting, to special effects and more. Cribbin has a ton to share, and I really enjoyed listening to him share all about the project. The second interview with Cribbin is archival, and only runs 4 minutes long. I believe it's just a quick press talk during the premiere of the film possibly, so the quality has certainly aged. It stands in the shadow of the newly recorded one, but it's still nice to have it included for posterity's sake, as Cribbin shares some quick words about the film in general. Moving away from the shorthand interviews, we jump over now to the making-of documentary titled Why I Don't Have Children. This featurette runs just over 50 minutes long and features interviews with an array of cast and crew members, including special effects director Mark Dolson, special effects director Mark Kwiatek, actress Lori Tiergath, actor Peter Riga, composer Herschel Dwellingham, actor Thatcher Long, and actor Anthony Cartanella. Over the course of the video, each guest takes their time to talk about the movie, about working with the director, and about their role in the production as a whole, from shooting on set to running things behind the scenes. There's plenty of stories to be shared amongst the crowd, and the mini-doc overall makes for a great watch. Check it out for sure if you enjoyed the main feature. With that, however, we've completed our look at Vinegar Syndrome's Blu-ray release of Beware, Children at Play. Pick this one up if you're a fan of Troma's production record, and until then, let me know what you think of their films down below. Either way, thanks again for joining me here on Pajama Theater. Like this video and subscribe to support the channel, and as always, thanks again, take care, and I'll see you next time.